Eric Bakker, the naturopath. I'm back again. We're talking about gliotoxins. How do you know you've got these things? What are the signs and symptoms of gliotoxins in your body? Well, I certainly know that I had a gliotoxin problem when I was in my 20s, and I didn't even know what GTs were, gliotoxins, back then. I had no understanding whatsoever. Most likely like you don't now. So when you first have candida, you go through different stages of a yeast infection. Generally, it will start with very low-grade symptoms. Okay, you'll have bloating, you'll have gas, you might have some itchy private parts, you'll have, some mild cravings, but then slowly, these symptoms can ramp up. The worst thing that can happen to you is getting antibiotics at that point, and that's likely what happened to me. Okay, my lifestyle was not very good when I was a young man, and then when I had a chest infection, I got put on penicillin. Wham! That's when it really hit me. Okay. My gut bacteria went down very fast. The candida production ramped right up. I had absolutely no, the doctor gave me no discussion at all about diet. Naturopaths were pretty useless back in the 80s. We did have some around, but they were still walking around with pendulums and kissing trees and dolphins a lot back then. Not so much now, but there's more science come into it. So I had to do a lot of my own research back in the 80s, and we didn't know about gliotoxins. But what I did know is I had massive brain fog, I had massive fatigue, I had massive depression. I felt terrible, I felt awful. If you feel that all of a sudden the symptoms have ramped up like really rapidly over a 1 to 2 year period, it's likely going to be a gliotoxin problem, especially if you've got multiple systems that are all being affected at the same time. You've got, for example, if you've got huge sleeping issues, you've got huge mood issues. Note the word huge. Everything is amplified right up, and you feel like you're at the end of the rope, you can't cope anymore. It could well be a gliotoxin problem. So what the hell are you going to do? How do you get out of this situation? Well, the very first thing you need to understand is you're likely not going to get a lot of help from a lot of professional people who don't understand this problem. Okay, you'll likely get put in the loony bin, meaning you'll be seen as a psychiatric patient. Okay, so you're better off keeping a lot of these things to yourself and not talking about the brain fog or, oh, here we go, he's got voices in his head again, or you'll hear something like that in the background, someone laughing or something. That's what happened to me. So you need to take that with a grain of salt. So you've got gliotoxins, as I said, when things ramp up significantly. The best thing you can do in that situation is to back off your treatment, take your time, and realize that you can come right, but you'll need obviously some specialized or professional work by the right kind of person. They're out there. I'm retired, but you will find people out there that can help you. Google. That's a bit about gliotoxins. They're bad. Thanks for tuning in.